Hello and welcome to a video on a possible Yellowstone eruption. Yellowstone National Park, located primarily in the state of Wyoming, is home to one of the largest active volcanic systems in the world. The Yellowstone caldera, a massive volcanic crater, has erupted 3 times in the past, with the most recent eruption occurring approximately 640,000 years ago. In this video, we will explore the likelihood of such an eruption, what could happen if it were to occur, and the potential consequences for the surrounding area and the world at large. The Yellowstone National Park is a massive caldera that measures 72 kilometers long and 55 kilometers wide, with an area of 3,468 square miles. It is a popular tourist attraction that welcomes over 4 million visitors each year. Beneath the park's surface lies a massive magma chamber, which is responsible for the park's geothermal features, such as hot springs, geysers, and mud pots. However, this same magma chamber is also the source of the potential eruption threat. What could cause an eruption? Despite the relatively long interval between previous eruptions, scientists have identified several indicators that suggest the Yellowstone volcano is still active and potentially dangerous. One of the most significant is the presence of seismic activity and ground deformation, indicating that magma is still moving beneath the surface. Additionally, the area experiences regular earthquakes, and the geothermal activity in the park is well documented. Recently, there have been swarms of earthquakes in the Yellowstone region that have raised concerns among scientists about the possibility of an impending eruption. What would happen if an eruption occurred? The consequences of a Yellowstone eruption would be devastating. The initial explosion could create a massive plume of ash and debris, which could reach heights of up to 30 kilometers into the atmosphere. This plume could have a global impact, causing significant changes in weather patterns and potentially triggering a volcanic winter. The ashfall could also lead to widespread crop failures, which would have severe consequences for food supplies. But the immediate effects of the eruption would be even more catastrophic for the surrounding area. The explosion could create a massive blast wave, capable of destroying buildings and structures up to 100 kilometers away. The ashfall and pyroclastic flows could also cause significant damage, burying cities and towns and making it nearly impossible to travel or communicate in the affected region. Even if the initial eruption were to subside, the long-term consequences of a Yellowstone eruption would be severe. The ashfall and debris could create significant problems for air travel, causing delays and potentially damaging aircraft engines. The damage to crops and other agricultural resources could lead to food shortages and economic turmoil. But perhaps most worryingly, a Yellowstone eruption could trigger a significant shift in global climate patterns, potentially leading to years of cooler temperatures and reduced agricultural yields. This could have severe consequences for the global food supply and potentially lead to widespread famine and societal unrest.